What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Now, as you can see, right, we are playing Spider-Man Miles Morales, and I have on the Prowler suit. I think it's called the Purple Rain suit. But with everything going on revolving around Miles Morales, I thought it would be best to bring this game back, and it would be time to bring back just like a little bit of the Miles conversation and where's it going. I have not seen the new movie yet. I'm probably going to end up seeing it soon, but we'll see what happens. I just want to give my theories on what is to come for Miles Morales in terms of the movies, in terms of the shows, in terms of the games. Oh, damn, I did not know he was going to hit me like that. But I just want to give my theory, right? So I kind of want to start with the Spider-Verse. I've had this thought for a while that I think that Marvel's cleanest way to make Miles Morales real is by simply using the Spider-Verse to their advantage. And what I mean by that is I think that by the second movie, so the second part to the one that just came out, I think by the second one, that is when Miles will become real. He'll become human. He will no longer be a cartoon anymore. I think by the second movie, that's when he becomes a part of, whether it's the MCU the way that Tom Holland is, or the way that Andrew Garfield and Toby are, in terms of like their versions are canon, but it's not like Sony still doesn't own it. It's more like how Tom is with Disney and all that. Now, is that a car? Oh, that's a helicopter. But I think that by the second movie he will be real, and I've been consistent with this. Where's the plane at? I have been consistent with this for about, now it'll be about a year and a half. Bro, I gotta get to this plane. But I even tweeted it. I tweeted it sometime last year. I'm gonna try to put the tweet up somewhere on the screen. But oh, I hate fighting these guys. Oh, excuse me. But that is my theory, and what I found weird. Oh no. What I found kind of weird is that 2 days before the Miles movie came out, they talked about a live action Miles, right? And to me, they did it on purpose, basically to get you guys hyped for the next film, of course, but that to me was going to happen regardless. Oh, it's a lot of you up here. But also to kind of give you a hint that, hey, we are going to bring him to the real world soon. Whether that's going to be in Venom's world, whether that's going to be in Morbius's world, I don't really know the comics of Miles as much as a lot of other people do, so I'm gonna leave that to them. But that is my. Oh, he tried to throw that. Oh, that's a miss. But that is my theory. Now, in terms of Spider-Man 2, I think that Miles is going to be the most important character in the story. Yes, more than Venom, more than Pete, more than Craven, more than Black Cat. I think that Miles is going to play a very pivotal role. Oh snap! In the next game, because Miles is kind of the child, like literally. And Pete has been doing it for years. I think that Pete either retires or he dies, because as we've seen in the world that Miles comes up in or is born in, his Peter Parker dies. So I think that Pete will either die or he will retire. Let me know what you guys think about that part. But I think that, and even if Pete doesn't retire or die, I think that Miles' powers, as well as what he brings to the table, is going to be very important for the next game, because now people invested that you brought Miles Morales into the game. So yeah, we did see Pete with the black suit, but I think it would be interesting if they also let the suit take over Miles, and then we would either have to fight Miles as Pete, or we would have to use Miles to beat Pete almost to death, and then Miles remembers his dad's words, something cliche like that. But I think it would be cool the way that they could go about doing it. If we had to fight Pete as Miles, I think Pete would lose that. But I think with Miles winning, he'll gain a certain level of knowledge, a certain level of humbleness and graciousness. Like, he'll learn how to be his own Spider-Man and not just trying to follow Pete. I think Miles grows up in this game, and this dude is getting in the car, bro. That's crazy. I'm standing right here, and see whatever. Yep. Come on, bro. Like, just get out the car. Just get out the car. You're not going anywhere. All right. Okay. So I see we got to do this the hard way. Boop boop. And get out the car. Nah, damn, I told him. But because they seem to be really hell-bent and focused on Miles right now, which is a great thing. I do think that they want Miles ultimately to be the face. I really don't know who they're going to get to play Miles. I think that they should just get the person who voices him. I've heard rumors of Lucas from Stranger Things, and I wouldn't be too mad about that, but we'll see. Anyway, back to the game. I think that Miles is going to be the difference between Pete and Venom and Pete and Craven. I think Miles brings a different challenge and a more free-flowing, it's not always calculated type of deal. And I think he gives the game more of a groove. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I think that he gives it more of a groove than it started, because this is the first time we'll have Miles for like a full-length game, and it won't just be for like the little DLC. Which, can we talk about that for like 2 seconds? I think that the Miles game was, I don't want to say rushed, but I think that the length of the original games, like DLC with the Black Cat and Hammerhead and all that, I think that that was just as long as Miles' story, which to me feels like that Miles' story was reduced to a DLC, and they just gave us a whole new disc for it. Like, like, I don't know. It felt like a DLC on a disc or in a store, depending on where you bought the game or you played it. However, I will say that they did a good job at captivating Miles going from getting bit by the spider to being his own Spider-Man, and learning that he can't always depend on Pete, because Pete sometimes will go on a vacation in the middle of the city burning down. But Miles had to do that to so that Miles could just grow up and be Spider-Man. I don't even know how long Miles has been oh, he's trying to hit me. Alright. I don't even know how long Miles has been Spider-Man in this universe at this point. But maybe a year. Ooh. That's pretty much all I can. Okay, you need to go down. That's pretty much all I can think of. Maybe he's been Spider-Man for a year. Maybe. But it's going to be very interesting with this Spider-Man, like in terms of Pete, because now in Tom Holland's world and in this one, Pete doesn't have his uncle or his aunt. He doesn't know his mom or dad from what we still know, or he knows them, but you know, he doesn't know much about them. But it's very interesting how they made both Peters lose both uncle and aunt, because as far as I knew, Aunt May was always there. It's just a very, very different approach that they're taking for Spider-Man. But it's an entire Spider-Verse. Like I know we're in the multiversal era, but the Spider-Verse can get kind of crazy too. But yeah, that's pretty much all the theories I have. You know, you guys tell me if I'm thinking too much into it. Where's this last guy at? Oh, it's a big guy. Help! Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna let you punch me. Let you try to punch me. No? Okay. And I'll punch you. There we go. But yeah, those are all my theories. That is everything that I think about the game, about the movie, about the story. I think I should rewatch Into the Spider-Verse, just to keep a fresh mind of like everything that happened prior to Across the Spider-Verse. And I think the next movie is called Beyond the Spider-Verse, which just kind of gives my theory more of a, more of a flow, more of an ego, I guess. But yeah, but that's it, guys. It's just a short little rant video. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the noti bell for more. And I'm out. Peace.